Hi everybody. Today I was going to share something that I've been getting into a little bit more lately. Stamping. I have all of my stamp stuff in this Trusco Y350 toolbox. Trusco, as I understand it, is a sister company with Toyo, who does the steel boxes that many people know and love. So these are like exactly the same specs and quality, but they're less expensive. I was gonna say 50% from Toyo, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. Anyway, enough yapping, let's get into it. So I recently purchased a lot of Make Up Your Life clear Splice stamps. I purchased it directly from Make Up Your Life, or MU, on Pinkoi, which is kind of like the, I don't know, it seems to me like an Asian artist marketplace, maybe like Etsy, but larger and really focused on, well, there's larger companies on there too that sell their products. So when I couldn't find the clear Splice stamps in stock that I wanted at Jet Pens or Yoseka, I was searching to see where I could find them, and I ordered them directly from MU off Pinkoi, and they came in about two and a half weeks, shipped from China, and it was a great experience. You just have to wait a little bit longer and navigate the website, which is a little bit clunky in my opinion. So anyway, I got these two books. These are called the MU Ephemera Storage Book, and they are sized specifically for the MU clear Splice stamps, as you can see there. And I was going back and forth about getting these because I have so many sticker albums and things like that that I'm sure I could have made work, but these are just very convenient and they're so cute. I love the colors. This is the mint green and this is the blush pink, I believe. So just really quickly, I have my functional stamps in here. So the dates, month, day of the week, frames, and then just some decoration stamps. And then in this one, I have all of my florals because I went floral crazy. And I specifically got these to kind of go around the frame stamps. It just looks really cute when you have a frame and then right next to it you stamp a floral, or you stamp a floral kind of around it with these curved florals. And what else? Oh yeah, they also have these stamps that are really cool. They kind of come with stamps with details, and then there's just a blob stamp. So you do the blob first in a different color, and then you can stamp on top of it, and it just looks really artsy. Anything that can help me be artsy. Okay, and then I also purchased from MU these, what do they call these? These are their little stamping sticks. And so each one has an individual color designated by the dot, as you can see. These come in sets of 3, and then you can join them together as long as you want. So I got 6 sets, and then I just joined them up into these longer sets. What else did I get from them? I also got these round acrylic clear stamp holders, which is really helpful for the smaller stamps, especially the dates. And what's so cool is that obviously you can see right through it. So when you're stamping, you don't have to wonder about whether you're getting it on the line correctly or not. It's really helpful. And then I had already had these clear blocks, which I use for my the larger stamps. And then separately from MU, I purchased from Michaels a clear stamp cleaner. It has this sponge on the top where you kind of dab it on. And then this Recollections, it's like a stamp cleaner fabric that's rough, and not rough, but It really gets the stamps clean. I had also watched some YouTube videos where people recommended one of these chamois cloths that you get wet and it can be used pretty much forever. But I always reach for this one because it gets it clean so quickly. And then besides that, I recently got into this Sachihara ink. It's really fun. This is the sparkle ink, so it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And then of course VersaFine and yeah, VersaMagic, VersaCraft. These are great for more detailed stamping. So let's just get into it and I'll show you how the MU Splice stamps kind of look in action. They've been so fun to use, and you know, when you're putting them in a planner or journal, it doesn't bulk up anything like a sticker or washi tape might. So that's a plus. All right, where was I? I was in the middle of decorating this April page. I kind of fell off using my Hobonichi Cousin after I got my Sterling Ink Common Planner. So I'm getting back into it for brain dumps and things like that because I find myself jotting down my lists and brain dumps on random pieces of paper, and then who knows where they end up, because I am trying to keep this book so pretty. So I just find myself not wanting to kind of work through messy thoughts in my Jenica's Journal B6 Common Planner. So anyway, that's going to happen in my A5 Hobonichi Cousin. It's going to work out perfectly. So let's get stamping. All right, I'm going to make some room here. I have all of these, oh my gosh. I have all these fountain pens that have to be refilled or cleaned, or I just want to change the ink. In addition to my Platinum Shape of a Heart, which has some stress cracking and has to get sent for repair. I posted about this on Instagram just really quickly, and Luxury Brands of America saw my post and they said, reach out to our customer service, they will get you all set up. And they have a form, repair form, so you can just send it right into them. But I don't know if that is open to me because I purchased mine from Japan, from Hachimonjiya. They said that they would repair it, but then I have to send it back to Japan. So it'd be much easier to send it to North Carolina or wherever Luxury Brands is, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm just gonna try it and see, and then, you know, send it to Hachimonjiya if Luxury Brands says, sorry, we can't do it, or if I should ask them before sending it. I don't know. I just wanna make it as easy for myself as possible, is the bottom line. Okay, so let's do a frame for, maybe I'll just say, I don't know, what are we gonna say? For a brain dump or something? And I'm going to use my VersaFine for this. I just found that the VersaFine stamp pads are good for more detailed or crisper stamps. And the MU stamps are a little bit kind of chalkier, so they work better for other purposes. Okay, and then I've got my cleaner here. Just dab it on like that. And then I should have gotten all, and then I've got my, I don't even know what you call this. And it's all clean. It's just like the perfect system. And then this goes back onto the plastic backing here and goes back into the book, and that is the system. They have so many stamps. They have numbers on them. So this is stamp number 8. And yeah, you could go crazy with stamps. So let's do a floral next to kind of decorate around the frame. And I think I'll do one of these standalone flowers. Maybe this one. And this is still a little bit too big for the acrylic cylinder, but let's use these stamps now. So I'm going to do pink for the flower, and then I'm going to do green for the stem and the leaves. See how that turns out. And I'll put it right here. That's so cute. So you can see it's a really wet, I don't know if you can see, it's a really wet ink, so it's going to take a minute to dry. You want to be careful not to smear it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'll just clean it off really quickly. And then I want to add, I don't know, either, I was thinking about adding, usually I would add the date, but I kind of know what the date is, so maybe I want to add something that says brain dump. I don't know if I can fit that in there. I think I could. Let's try it out. And for this one, we'll use the Sachihara pad. B R A, it's gonna be close, I N, and then I guess maybe I'll use this new VersaFine that I got from my stationery selection order. It's like a copper color, and we'll just say D U M P, brain dump. So yeah, it's been so fun. Let me see if I can, oh, I wanted to show these florals really quickly. So let's do this one. Okay, so you take this blob, you put it on your acrylic block, and let's see, what color should we do? I usually like to do a lighter color since it's kind of a background, maybe this light lilac color. And we're just gonna stamp all over this blob, get the color on there. And let's see, we'll do it like down here, right over here for some visual interest. And then you take the more detailed flowers, whoops, I'm in the ink, and like that. And then maybe I'll do a, maybe this bluish color. Although I guess we could do more of, you know, like flower colors. Maybe I'll do that. So I'll do green on the stem where I can. And then I'll do this pink. Actually, you could do multiple colors. Do pink, do this lighter pink over here. And then maybe I'll do, again, the darker pink we did initially to tie everything together. So that goes over this. Let's see, where is this? And then we've got one more, okay. Like that. And then we've got this one, and maybe I'll do this one with black, just to get something more defined in there. So you can see right through it, position it where you want it to go. So yeah, I've been really enjoying these MU clear stamps, Splice stamps. They're awesome and very user-friendly for somebody who never stamped before. And there's just so many options about how to use them and kind of be creative. So I just wanted to share something that I've been enjoying lately. Has anyone else tried them? There's a few more of the Splice stamps that I want to get. They have these kind of figures of women walking dogs and holding a bag, like they're going shopping with their hair down and their hair up in a bun. And those really, I don't know, I feel like I can associate with those. So I want to get some of those. I just didn't want to go crazy when I first made my purchase because I didn't know if it would be something that I would actually reach for and use. But yeah, I've been, oh look, we have one more we didn't do. But yeah, I've been reaching for it and using it. All right, I'm gonna do this one in the, let's do this one in the Sachi Hada Sparkle Black for a little bit of, I don't know if you can even notice that it's like a sparkly black. So I feel like these would go, I don't know, we'll just put them here. Like that. So cute. So you can see here this silver reflect, oops, on the stamp pad. That is the sparkle. And so it's not a really dense black color. It is like a gray, kind of like a gentle black, I would say. Let me put these over here. So you can see here, I don't know if you can see, it doesn't really sparkle, but I don't know. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And I've been having fun stamping things. In my plotter, they have these mini papers and I stamped a bunch of stamps on here, which was fun, and just for some deco. So I've been utilizing them and enjoying them. So highly recommend if anyone hasn't checked them out. Thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you later. Bye.